Does having a good quality audio for your videos must come at a pretty high cost, or doesn't it? Good day there, folks. I am Jhun Norman Alonzo, and this is a review about the V8 sound card. It is battery powered. To be specific, lithium-ion rechargeable battery powered. Metal is the material of choice. Color black. Product size is 125mm by 105mm by 25mm or 4.92 inches by 4.13 inches by 0.98 inches. I ordered the sound card off of Lazada last month and arrived 2 days after. Its name on Lazada when I ordered is 6117 V8 Audio External USB Headset Singing Microphone Live Broadcast Sound Card for Mobile Phone Computer PC, and is being sold by the XCY Collection. The link to the item will be listed in the description below. It is wrapped properly with a thick layer of bubble wrap. It comes in a fairly big green box. At the top, it shows its name, K-Song Live Sound Card, Handset Brain General Self-Carrying Sound Effects. It is also the same in the front, left and right side, and at the bottom side. Well, it's weird, it's named V8 yet V8 itself is not found in the box. Inside, it includes a crappy micro USB to USB-A cable for the device to be connected to the computer, the product itself, and 3 pieces of the RRS 3.5mm jack to micro USB cable, which has multiple purposes to be discussed later in this video. And lastly, a manual which comes in English. Unfortunately, by this time is nowhere to be found because maybe I find being used to it rather than just reading the manual is the best way to have you know more about the device. This is the dynamic mic port. This port is dedicated to being used for those recording devices or instruments that comes with a quarter jack. Some of the use cases are, but not limited to, using it with an electric guitar to be connected in the sound card and use pedals or amps accompanied with a MIDI file. Disclaimer: downloading MIDI files may be illegal without the composer or publisher or singer's consent. Record your acoustic guitar being played and be combined with your vocals using any mixing software like Adobe Audition, Audacity, Logic Pro X, GarageBand, and the like. Condenser mic port. This port is most likely to be the same in terms of function with the dynamic mic port. It is just that the devices you can connect here have 3.5mm jack and TRS in form. To picture it out to you, these are the ones that come with 2 lines in its jack. Most of the time, these microphones that you can plug here are the ones that are cardioid, which means its pickup is unidirectional and are commonly used for vocal or speech use. Headset port versus the earphone speaker port. Originally, I'm being confused with what their functions are. At first, me and my friend perceived that they can be both used so that the headset port can be used simultaneously with the earphone speaker port, and 2 speakers or headsets can be used at the same time. As for this absurd opinion, I considered intentionally noticing its differences. What I found out is that the headset will serve as the raw audio monitor. It outputs the raw signals it picks up from the accompaniment instrument port, which is to be discussed later in this video, condenser mic port, and dynamic mic port. While the earphone speaker port is outputting the audio to send device connected in its charging port. Charging port. Charging port, or better we say multi-purpose port, plays a big part in this sound card. Despite it being the device's charging port, it is the port wherein you can connect the sound card to the computer using a micro USB to USB-A cable. When connected, you can use the sound card as sound input or sound output of your Windows PC, laptop, or Mac. These functions play well specifically if you are making live streams of your gaming or making screen tutorials with screen and audio live recording. Accompaniment instrument port. This port is also a micro USB port, however, it comes with a different purpose. It is used to connect your phone to the sound card while playing music, which can record the sound output of the device connected. What you can use here is the included micro USB to 3.5mm TRRS jack included as stated a while ago. Live 1 or Live 2 port. These ports share the same function, but remember, according to a song, 2 is better than 1. The phones connected to this port will make this sound card serve as their sound input and will make recording audio or speech with music on their phones easier and clearer. This is best used for audio recording, game streaming, for example, live streaming while playing Mobile Legends. Also, you can record high-quality videos with this connection in order to have a clearer voice. Mic volume. This controls how much input gain the dynamic mic port condenser mic will receive. Turn it to min to mute recording or the inputs. Turn it to max to have it have more input gain. Echo volume. This controls how much echo will be produced on receiving signals from the dynamic mic port and condenser mic port. Treble and bass knobs. The treble knob controls the volume of the input in higher frequencies. On the other hand, the bass knob controls the volume of the input in the lower frequencies. Record knob. This knob is used to control how loud the signals from the inputs, in general, will be recorded and sent through the charging port or the Live 1 and Live 2 port. Music knob. This knob controls the input volume of the sound got from the device connected in the accompaniment instrument port. Monitor knob. This knob controls the volume of the raw analog signals or digital signals got from the device's input ports. What you are going to hear here is heard at the headset port. Electro. This button does nothing generally. I tested it out and when clicked, it just says G minor, E major. It just states different chords or scales and nothing more. Press the button to activate. Press again to change chords. Hold to disable the feature. Pitch bend. This button converts your voice into a higher one when activated. Press the button to activate the pitch bend and hold to disable the feature. Magic button. This button does the opposite of pitch bend. It makes your voice lower when activated. Same as the pitch bend, you can activate it by pressing it, and on the other hand, hold it for a few seconds to deactivate. Shockwave. Nice name but seems pretty gimmicky. It just makes the voice louder when activated. Same procedures apply to shockwave. MC. This one is the same as the shockwave. Also gimmicky, but worse. It just lights on and off, and that's it. Same procedures apply. Dodge. This button is a real one finally. As the name implies, it makes the signals heard from the dynamic mic port and condenser mic input dodge the signals that come from the accompaniment instrument port. In other words, it makes the background sound softer when you are speaking. The following will show you the provided sound effects that are already provided by the V8 sound card.
Release me more time.
Alright, back to our main question. Do you need higher production cost in order to provide good audio quality? Actually not. I repeat, actually not, because the V8 sound card just only cost around 900 to approximate. And I guess that's not a pretty much big of a money, because as you can see, recording studios make use of mixers, expensive digital audio converters, sound cards, equalizers, and pretty much alike. Yet, you are not expected to have a superb audio quality. Although that helps in your vlog, but you are not expected to have superb quality of audio in your vlog. What is expected in you is that you provide good quality content at the same time with good audio. What do I mean with good audio? You are being understood by your viewers. Not just you're just mumbling around and your viewers just get irritated with your content, because yes, it may be clear, but seriously, what do you want to share in your vlog, right? As you can see, I'm using the V8 sound card on my first video partnered with the BM800, and I guess that's pretty much fine. You understand me, and the music, or I mean the audio, is fine. You can hear me, you can understand me, and all that is all raw. Let's say the audio that is being heard from my first audio is all raw. It is just that it is amplified around 3 decibels plus. Then that's it. I upload it into YouTube and it got views, and it's fine. You don't need higher or expensive sound cards in order to attain or achieve that, what we call this, you to achieve that good quality audio. If I can recommend the V8 sound card, actually I can recommend that. Why? Because it gets the job done. You can do recording for your phones at the same time, 2 phones simultaneously, and also you can record 2 mics at the same time, one with the condenser mic, one with the dynamic mic. And you can do that on live streams, game streams at the same time. If you are recording music, you can connect your acoustic guitar in the dynamic mic port, at the same time connect a condenser mic in the condenser mic port. You can lessen the editing because you can record at the same time. And that's why I can recommend the V8 sound card. Alright, that's it for the V8 sound card review. This is Jimmy Lanobong once again signing off. Peace. I would like to thank Yna and Yana for lending me their Scarlett 2i2 sound interface for this video's audio and be reviewed soon in this channel. Kindly click their icon here to go to their channel. Lastly, I would like to thank Jhun Norman Alonzo for letting me use his guitar for a few days just for this review.